In our first instalment of the Hobbyist Corner, we look at photocyclists, and who better to speak to than the man who covered 10,000 miles to shoot Europe's 50 greatest cycle climbs for his book, Mountain High. Pete Goading lets us in on how to get the ultimate puncture-proof picture. As much as we want to believe your only pursuit in life is photography, we know that many of you have other hobbies that you are equally as passionate about. In our new series, we aim to look at some of the hobbies that cross over with photography and profile the photographers who combine their passions to make unique images. Although Pete Goading shoots the Tour de France every year for multimedia news agencies, keeping the impact of Europe's top cycle climbs for his book, produced with journalist pal Daniel Friebe, was no mean feat. From Italy's grandeur to France's noble peaks, his solo photo mission provided a backdrop like no other. With long winding roads, united by staggering altitudes, the correct lens ammunition was key to mix it up and capture every climb with a unique perspective. Here is his advice for anyone keen to pedal their way to photo finesse. Work with what you've got. Composition-wise, work with what you've got, says Goading. Don't go with any preconceptions, be versatile and adapt to the environment around you. I tried to pull the blue skies in to create different atmospheres, and didn't always shoot at the same time of day. Using the signs is also a fantastic way to mix shots in addition to documenting where you are, as is the use of angles. Yet up close and personal. Being at the weather's mercy is tough for cyclists, but from a photographer's point of view it can illustrate the ride and persona of the setting. Goading admits, if I'd have shot all of the mountains in the same way, the book would have been very boring, so I tried to capture the personalities of the mountains by using the elements effectively, and to depict a journey through photographs. They all had different characters. Do not limit yourself to the route's landscapes either, he explains. Lots of cyclists take their final picture when they reach the summit, but sometimes that rainy day contrasting against the broken chain of your bike, which meant you had to give up, could make a great final image. It's important to see how you feel when you reach your destination. Be practical. I used a Nikon D3, but ideally I'd have shot with a medium format. But logistically it was too expensive and bulky for the job. A cycling tourist can generally fit a DSLR in their bag, but weight matters, so carry whatever you're comfortable with. If you are really pushed for space, will a compact fit the bill? Personally, I'd always use a DSLR, but that is because I haven't really got used to a compact, although they're probably safer. It can be set to manual, then it could work, as it's crucial to avoid sky bleaching, and in case the shutter speed needs to be reduced. Be patient, then watch the magic happen. Stick it out and don't expect your shot to come within minutes of your final pedal cycle, he advises. I was at Monte Grappa in Italy when there was a definitive ethereal moment. The mountain was covered in mist, but when it cleared the most beautiful sunset came into view. The elements of a man-made structure and an eagle with a wingspan wider than a car appeared in front of me. It was just something else, especially combined with the mountain's history, a very interesting moment worth waiting for. You can read more about Pete by visiting www.petegoadingphotography.com.